So, are you guys able to touch on any particularly challenging or standout moments from the creation of this EP, positive or negative?
Yeah, I got to hype up before you again. We've hinted at it. I might as well just talk about it. We went into that session, and I knew that creating kind of a more emotional song was something I wanted to do. Whether it was big and anthemic and emotional that way, whether it was sad, you know, it didn't. We didn't have a specific emotion, but we wanted it to really strike a chord. So when it came time to work on that song, it was the four of us in a room with John, and we just started listening to music. We were referencing, you know, old Paris. We were referencing Too Close to Touch. Rest in peace, Keaton. That is one of my favorite bands, lyricists of all time. They did the emotional stuff the right way, so we were listening to that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, we weren't trying to make a carbon copy of anything either. So I think that when we were listening to bands in our own genre, nothing was really sticking. We were started bringing up pop stuff like old Post Malone, Tate McRae. Again, nothing sticking. And then there was this Halsey song that she had called Ashley that I was like, I've always listened to this song and been like, this song would have been so badass if a band like Too Close to Touch covered it. So
Yeah.
John put it on his computer. We started playing it. We started listening to it. And he was like, yeah, I'm like, I'm really kind of feeling this. And we ended up essentially starting that song as if we were writing a cover to it. And we wrote all the instrumentation in the chorus, pulled everything else out, and then wrote everything else around it. And it became his own thing. And it's like him thinking to do that would have been something I never would have thought of on my own. I'm not that smart. But seeing it all come together, and then the next day, Pulley comes in with the entire thing written, and to my knowledge, there weren't any edits that were made to that song vocally. Like what he had, to my knowledge, is what you hear, and it was just like
I
that.
think so.
Not only does that song kick ass, but like creating it, I'm like, holy shit! I cannot believe that I was a part of something like this because it was such a cool experience from start to finish.